All right, so today I'm going to introduce the while loop in Java, and the while loop allows you to repeat a block of code over and over again until a condition is met. So I have a semi-real world example here waiting for me. Let's say I come in the morning and on the Jira board or email to me, I got some specification saying, hey, write this code where we prompt the user for input in the window console, which is down here, or the console window, which is down here. Then we're going to read the user input as a string from the console window. And then we're going to repeat steps 1 and 2 until the user enters queue or quit. Alrighty, well, that sounds like a while loop to me. So I need to get stuff from the console window. Let's go ahead and get the scanner. In the scanner, you're really only going to see in a computer science class, but they're still fun to play with. So I'll say scanner, and that's the system in input stream that we're going to get from that. All right, let's do a Control-Shift-O to import my scanner. Good. And now I need to prompt the user for input, but I also need to read it in the input stream. So I'm going to get a variable for that input, for that user input coming in first. Let's say str string. I'm just going to initialize it to an empty string because I want to repeat my question over and over again until someone enters queue or quit. So I'll just try it out with the queue first. I'll just say while str equals queue. Then I'm going to do this loop. But you know what? I don't want it to be while string equals q. I want it to be while not string equals q. Well, we just put this little pound sign there, or what do you call it, exclamation, and that means not string equals q. All right, so it's only working for q. Let's go ahead and prompt the user. Let's say enter a string. Let's read in the string. Let's say string input next line. Alrighty. And you know, we should write queue or quit to exit, just so that they know. All right, there we go. Alrighty, and then should we print out what we, no, we don't have to do that. And well, let's see, let's put a little sysout goodbye at the end so we know we exited. Goodbye. All right, let's try that. You know what, and this is saying, hey, don't forget to close your input. Input is never closed. Let's do that. Input, close. Okie doke. Let's see what we got. Enter a string. My string. Enter a string. Let's try the queue to quit. Goodbye. Alrighty. Now, what happens if they enter a capital Q? Oof. Well, it's okay. Equals has, they're ready for that. We have equals ignores case. There we go. Did I spell that right? Here, change to equals ignore. I spelled it wrong. Ignore case. All right. Now, we also need to break out of the loop if they enter a quit. So string cannot equal ignores case q, and also equals ignore case. We saw how I tried to spell that, how that worked out last time. There we go. Quit. Let's try that. We're almost done. We're going to get paid. It's going to be great. All right, I'll say this is a string. All right, under another string, or q. Let's do quit. Ooh, goodbye. Awesome. Let's do something with a capital. Let's just do hi. And then I'll do a capital Q. Sweet, it's still working. All right. So that's looking good. I want to show you one more thing though. So we have this not equals ignore case for the Q and not equals ignore case for quit. So there's something called De Morgan's law that you'll run into in computer science, and that is when we have not these two arguments combined with an and, all we have to do is going to be equivalently the same logically, or equivalent. It's going to be logically equivalent. Let's group both of those conditions. Let's take away the nots to the individual conditions, and let's make this or. Now, if you don't get this, don't freak out about it too much, because you don't really remember any of that stuff. You just kind of play around with it when you're in the real world. But if you're taking a computer science class, you're going to have to know it. And they're going to give you a big worksheet full of them, and you're going to have to try and figure out what the De Morgan's equivalent is. So this is basically saying not, and then this whole thing right here is just saying string equals Q or string equals quit. So we're saying not string equals Q or not string equals quit. And that's going to be logically equivalent to what I had before. Like I said, De Morgan's law, you can look it up. It can sound fancy. You'll be able to impress your friends. Let's try it. Let's say, hey there. That's my string. Now I'm going to try my Q. Sweet. Goodbye. Alrighty. Let's try it again with a quit. Hola. And I'll say, with a capital T, quit. Sweet, goodbye, it's working. So now you learned a little bit of more than one thing. You learned while loop and De Morgan's laws. So they usually use De Morgan's laws with if statements when they're teaching it in school. But like I said, most of the time, if you've been programming for a while, you can usually figure it out. You can say like, oh, if I don't want to use the and, this is the same, and then you test it out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.